Hello, my friends. I'm still not really well, but on the other side, I cannot leave my beginners without food on Sunday. It's just impossible. So please excuse if I'm a little bit low key and make it also not so long. It's about a central thing as last time, combining elements. Elements are pieces of scale, where against we have two scales, minor blues scale, major blues scale, and then we have licks, and then we have chords, which is also an element, like it's just chord. And I thought of something. I don't know if I made a video already about safe entries into a good line, a good melody line. And if I didn't do it, I just repeat it here. So the first part, what we want to do is in the end is okay, and again. And that sounds nice with the left hand. I played it differently. Sorry, I told you. I'm not well. Okay, let's go. First, this one is always a good entry for a good line, and is this bit. If we are in C, it's the 5 and the 6 and the octave. So when we are, there are notes of the major blues scale, but we shouldn't care too much because they very often mix, and it's really, really good. I'll give you small examples. No? Or there are many. So. Or the one we are doing is really good entry for line. So if you run out of ideas for the beginning, you start this and see what's coming, and it's going to be all right at least. Okay, one and let's first have a look at this one. We start on the 2, or didn't we start on the 1? Okay. We start on the 1 this time. So, of course there are triplets. Yeah, 8 triplets. Then, and this is also always $1 million. Okay? And back. Let's see if we have it. So, and I have already prefabricated this thing, which we have a look at now. But I want you also to sort of get an offer, what is also on offer after this line at this position. I decided for going here. Because we had that already, so we are building up on something you know already. I think in the last one of the last videos I showed you this also as an element. What else could we do there? Because you are improvising, you're also now in this situation you play like Master Christian has ordered you to do. But now you want to improvise, you want to have your own ideas. So what can we do from here after this lovely entry? So, I suggest a couple of elements from here, and you remember it's got to sort of fit in. It sort of support the curve, the motion, and not that is not really musical. I thought you might have guessed. So we are here, And one element is, I call it circling the E. Also, yeah, circling the E. The E is here, right? And circling means this one, we circle it from the right, we circle it from the left, and then we have this solution, and it's nice for the ear, you know? Tension, we are in C. Tension, tension, solution. Tension, tension, solution. So this is also a $1 million option. Okay, so that's. But first, let's have the. You didn't even have a look at the first one, at this one. Okay. This is a classic. And of course, everything is striving to the dissolvent, to the E. Also this one. Yeah, so it's, we are circling the E again. Yeah, but a bit differently. Oh. And we put even another element, our lovely thirds here. 1/3, 2/3, you know? 2/3. And it actually just came to my mind. Why not tell you how it works? So it's because it sounds nice. And we have a really, this could be a concert already, this little bit. Just don't take too much entrance fee. Okay, so okay, but we were still at the G and the options from G. Now you know a really good option. That's really nice. You might become famous with it. And so we have the option from G to circle the E. And then we have two other options, which are always there, to go up with the resolution or down. So down. Both is nice, and actually it sounds really nice if you have first the one and then the other, and then you have a dialogue already. Then they belong together, you know. Hold on. No, would first probably. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. And then the second one. Nice. So, we are still on the G. What other options do we have from G that sound musical? So there must be somewhere here in the surrounding, in the neighborhood. Yes, always. The drone lick. You know, the drone lick is, originally it's this one. With the drone of the sea, I explained it in many videos. Subscribe, watch my videos. And this is the drone lick starting from the top, and we go all major blues notes, major blues scale notes down. This one, this is always there. So. You can also do with the major third, depending on the temperature of your blues. If it's a minor blues temperature or a major blues temperature, you can never tell, really, just from one note. So now you have already really nice 3 options if you to go from here to have one lick or one, yeah, it's a kind of lick. It's a very often played, so it's a lick. And then you have closing in the E, circling the E, you have or from there, or this one. Okay, so that gives you an idea how I look at what I want to play. It's not really anymore a conscious look, but it's still a look, what is there, you know. When you practice it as a beginner slowly or as an intermediate, it's still very conscious. You might want to stop and look, what are my options, you know, and don't just play anything and just run into trouble all the time. Just stop and think, what is there? What is there? That belongs to C. What is there? A trill between 5 and 7. What is there? A trill between major 3 and 5. What is there? The 6 is always good. A new line maybe. What else is there? There's always chromatic. Oh, what else is there? Here, the thirds. That's also here from G. Yeah? Or what is there? What else is there? I know I'm repeating, but it's meant to be on purpose. What else is there? It's also not just this one, but yeah. So again from G, once we took the thirds upwards, downwards. Now it's a total classic or upwards. Okay. Does it sound with the one before? Not so much. Not so much. I don't know why, and I don't want to think about it. I'm knackered. But you see, then you make choices, and then next time, if I'm in a situation on the G, comparing situation, this is gonna not my favorite. Something in me remembers that, and then I have my selection that sound good, and over a couple of hours of practicing, some of that will stick. So that I get my favorites, and I think, yeah, if I play the here in this context, doing this with this 7, so, and that's how I work, and always have worked. So I'm advanced in this decision process and faster and more intuitive. But this is what you have to do also very slowly. Stop and think. I'm going back to bed, and I hope you have something from my video. And see you next time, wherever you are. Thanks for coming in on this Sunday. Bye bye.